Josie Palmer with the start tonight. Kaiten Barb with a start tonight. Bridget Moore getting the call back to start tonight. Avery Hodovy starting tonight. And Addie Rockley rounding out your starting lineup. I'm going to be talking through the broadcast for a little bit as we reset our camera, as we are having a little bit of technical difficulty. Want to make sure we're giving you the best video we can tonight, and the graininess is taking over. And that's okay, we'll get it fixed here. Welcome to Rose Hill High School, the launch pad for a fun night of basketball. We'll have your Rose Hill Rockets taking on the Spartans of Collegiate. It's a little bit better on the camera. We'll see if we can fix it as we go if we're having any other issues. Rockets come into tonight with 1 win, 8 losses on the season. Spartans have no wins on the season. And a quick start with no points. So as again, if you're listening to me, you've heard me say we are trying to fix a couple of technical glitches going on with our camera. Score still 0-0. We are just getting underway. That's a view of me. I apologize for that. And our camera's been fixed. Hooray for our team. Still 0-0, 30 seconds into the game. Both teams having a rough season. Rockets under new head coach T. Allen Smith trying to figure out their identity a little bit. Collegiate is just flat out 0-9 on the year, either 0-8 or 0-9. Avery with the steal and a layup, nice and gentle. And the Rockets get out to an early lead. This should be a game the Rockets can get away with, but I will also tell you I think there's been a couple games this year they could have won. We'll see if they fix the turnover bug that has been haunting them last couple of games. Passes that are just not getting to their destination, or destination is a little bit errant, so we'll see how we do tonight. On the floor we have Avery, Bridget, Kaiten, Addie, and Josie. Travel on Collegiate. 7:30-ish, the boys will be playing, and it is a different type of matchup. The Collegiate guys are wrecking every team they play this year. Rose Hill is coming into the game 5-4 tonight. They had a loss to Dodge City over the weekend, as the girls did. And so they're 5-4. Going to be a tough one for them tonight. Collegiate's winning margin has been pretty high against all the teams they've played. And so we'll see how they do with that. Bridget's going to inbounds to Avery. Still plenty of time for you to get out tonight. Kaiten with a longer shot for her. Hits the top of the backboard, I believe. hit some of the equipment, which put it out of bounds. Collegiate get the ball. So good night for basketball. If you've been wanting to go to a home game and you're thinking, I'll go to the next one, I will tell you our next home series is going to be February 3rd. So it's going to be 2 to 3 weeks before we host any more games, and that'll be against Augusta. So we have 3, I believe, road games, including Mulvane. And so if you're wanting to get out to the Rose Hill High School and enjoy a game, tonight is your last chance for the month of January. Collegiate inbounding on the far side. Collegiate with a nice feed. Caton cuts it off and sends it out of bounds. So Collegiate will inbounds with 22 seconds on the shot clock. We have attempted to change our camera angle a little bit so you can see the clock at the top of the board, so you can see the shot clock and the game clock. Out of bounds, it's going to go to the Rockets. Avery serving as point guard. If you're watching on YouTube and this is your first time, please hit that subscribe button. You can become aware of all Rocket activities that are going on. We do have plays coming up that we will try to, whisper during the free throw. Don't want to disrupt our own players. So hard off the back of the rim. High school will have a musical coming up that'll be next weekend. Not a musical, a murder mystery called The Butler Did It. It is next weekend for 2 nights. No good. Score stays at 2-0. Rebounded, inbound, taken to Addy, gets it over to Avery. Got it to Caton, but take away by Collegiate. No good for Collegiate. Caton fighting for the ball, gets it over to Avery. Avery to Addy and back to Avery. And Avery drives for 2 more. Like I said, a good opportunity for the Rocket ladies tonight. Collegiate has had their share of problems this year, and perhaps a chance for them to reset their clock a little bit. With 1 win on the year, this would be a good chance to get a second win. So we'll see how they do. Bridget will inbounds to Avery. Stop here for station identification. And then shortly in February, we'll have the middle school musical as they are doing the presentation of Guys and Dolls. No, not Guys and Dolls. Bye Bye Birdie. The first words rhymed, but Bye Bye Birdie. It'll be a fun one. So a lot of good stuff going on. And foul's called. It's going to go back to the Rockets. That'll be 3 team fouls on Collegiate. Only 1 on Rose Hill. Oh, also as a housekeeping item, a couple of people had wondered if the scoreboard and clock here, 3 for Bridget, is tied into the school system, and no, it is not. So if you're ever watching at home thinking, that guy has no idea what the score actually is, how messed up must the one in the gym be? Well, they're not related, so sleep easy tonight. It'll be okay. Timeout called by Collegiate. First cheer off of the night. I think our entire cheer team is back to dominate. And, you know, we've got signs, coordinated footwork. Another win for the Rose Hill Rockets. And, you know, I'm biased. But good job to our Rocket cheerleaders. Rockets up 7-0. The Spartans will take it in from underneath the Rockets' goal. Deep three for the Spartans, no good. Caton gets it to Addy, and Addy back to Caton. Swings it over to Avery, to Bridget. Caton feigns a three and then passes it inside. Good ball movement by the Rockets. Addy just can't get it to drop. Rockets still up 7-0. About 3.5 minutes left to go in this quarter. A drive and a foul. And Collegiate's going to go to the line. That's the first on Bridget for the night. In case you're wondering, gosh, should I go out to the gym? It's kind of chilly. Will they have ice cream? You bet we'll have ice cream. I went through 8 gallons of that stuff this last Friday. So, yeah, we'll have ice cream. I believe they have some frozen pickle pucks available. Full menu. No good on the free throw. Rockets still up 7-2. Good ball movement by the Rockets. Unfortunately, travel by Michaela Johnson, who's just checked into the game. Got to see some of the track kids starting to put a little time in on the track and on the indoor and getting the work in. We will be hosting league meet this year. And you'll see the return of the pole vault this year as its board has approved its purchase. Addy with a nice shot on the inside. Team looks a lot more relaxed tonight. Admittedly, playing a team that's 0-9 will help you, but they look like they're enjoying themselves out on the court a little bit more. And, you know, I don't agree with the call, but I love the referee. He's very animated when he calls that foul. I mean, he's like Rocky Balboa taking a swing. So just something to watch tonight. If you get a little bit bored, you hear that whistle. Calling the offensive foul. I didn't see that, but, you know, I'm not paid to really pay attention, as you can imagine. Avery, I think, was trying to move it into Michaela. Michaela was not, I think, feeling that. So 9-2 Rockets. Collegiate has not been able to establish any kind of a rhythm. Push to the interior, but Rockets get the rebound. They're going to call a jump ball. It's going to stay here with Collegiate. I tell you what, the other ref, he's very animated too. So the ref that's inbounding now, he's not really doing the Rocky Balboa swing. He's more of a point, but a very point. He lifts his knee up and animates that point. Let's see if we get a foul here. We'll see if we can spot the referee in his. That was the three that had no business going in, but it did. 9-5 Rockets. Trap at half court. Stolen by Collegiate. Michaela had nowhere to go. Basket counts, and all of a sudden Rockets are only up by 2. And that turnover bug is starting to bite again. Avery's going to come back in. Michaela's taking a seat. And that becomes a 3-point play. Rockets only up by 1. Another turnover for the Rockets. It has become somewhat epidemic in the last 2 minutes of every quarter that the ball just does not seem to hit its target. So Collegiate has the chance to take the lead here when they were down by 9-2. Jocelyn has made her way into the game. Taryn Beery's in the game. No good on the shot. Foul on Collegiate, and that'll put the Rockets on the line. So Avery's going to go to the line, who's been a pretty good free throw shooter for the Rockets this year. And they really need it right now. They've lost their momentum when they were up 9-2. No good on the first one. And Avery misses the second. Addy with those long arms. Fights for it. Gets it to Avery. 11-8 Rockets. Under a minute to go. And a steal by the Rockets, and Bridget's got it. And just like that, the Rockets are back up by 5. Collegiate had gone to the full court press and had really disturbed the Rockets' rhythm and momentum. So I imagine at the end of the quarter there's going to be a conversation about breaking that press. Nice box out, and then Bridget's got it. Passes it over to Avery again. Ball's almost gone. Shot clock is off. 15 seconds left. Good ball movement. Taryn for a shot. Good-looking shot, just does not go in. And here comes Collegiate with 5 seconds left. Throws up a prayer and does not get it. So Rockets recover from really what had been a rough couple of minutes. And now going into the second quarter, they're going to be up 13-8 on the visiting Collegiate Spartans. We have a cheer off. Okay, the Spartans are going for a stunt. The Rockets are trying to build a bigger stunt. Oh, yeah. Rockets for the win. Undefeated at home at the cheer-off this year. Rockets undefeated for the ever-feared cheer-off. Still plenty of time to come on out. The boys will start about 7:30-ish, depending on how long the ladies' game takes. Rockets looking for their second win of the year. Collegiate looking for their first win of the year. Taryn will inbounds it to Avery. Good ball movement by the Rockets, in and out. Taryn back over to Avery to Caton. Caton can shoot that if she wants. Moves it over to Taryn. Great ball movement by the Rockets, taking their time. Avery for three. Easily one of the top 5 possessions they've had of the year. Just great ball movement. Finished by a very nice shot. They didn't rush it. And the Rockets are up by 8 again. Collegiate with the 3, no good. Caton Barb driving. Wisely holds up a little bit. Out to Avery. Caton for 3, no good. And here comes the Spartans. For 3, no good. Rockets half-court game is excellent. Taryn with a nice cross pass over the court. It's going to be a tie-up. Collegiate's going to get it, but still not a bad possession for the Rockets. I love the passing that they're putting in there. Three for Collegiate, no good. Caton gets mugged from behind and no call. She grabbed the ball and Avery gets shoved, no call. And Addie makes him pay with a nice drive. 2 fouls from behind, no calls on either one. I suspect the referees heard I was comparing their styles. Taryn Beery's got the ball, sends it over to Jocelyn. Jocelyn finds an open Caton Barb, who takes it and just not quite on target. But again, not a bad series. Although the cross-court passes can be a little bit dangerous for a team that's got a little more acumen. But a long 3 and a high 3 by Collegiate, no good. Avery gets it over to Addison. Takes a 2. Bounces off the front of the rim. Rockets up by 10. No good on the shot. And here come the Rockets. Nearly threw it away. Avery recovered nicely. Addison from about the free throw line. No good. Another 3 by the Spartans. The law of percentages would suggest they might not want to shoot that anymore. Timeout. Rose Hill's going to take a timeout. Both teams are cheering, but it doesn't count unless they're on the court. Toward the cheer off. Yeah, so Collegiate has not they haven't won yet, and just by the point total, it would appear that they have not had a high amount of points, which would indicate that 3 has not been in their arsenal as far as like a regular weapon. Michaela with the steal. And I think they called 3 seconds. Okay. Bridget fighting for the ball, and the Rockets are going to get it on the tie-up. Kayla at point. Caton at wing. They break the press. Josie's got the ball. Gets it over to Caton Barb. Caton slings it out to Michaela. No good. Rebound by Josie. Puts it up and gets fouled. First team foul of the quarter. Looks like Caton's going to take a break, and Taryn's coming out. Josie's good on the first one. And good on the second one. So Rockets up 20-8. Offensive foul called. Bridget draws it out. So the Rockets' highest point total so far this year has been 38 points. In a close one, 41 points. First game against West Elk. And getting that ball over has been a little bit of a difficulty once Josie tries to go up with it again and gets mugged. No call on this one. So the highest point total for the Rockets has been 41 points. So they're doing a much better job tonight so far of getting some points on the board. Josie gets it over to Michaela. Michaela to Bridget. Bridget posts up for a three. I think that was partially blocked. The referee did not agree with me. By trajectory, it looked like it's partially blocked, but no, they called a foul on Kaylee Davis, who has just entered the game. And Kaylee makes her presence known in the middle and deflects a pass, gets it immediately back out. Referee made a call, and they have not clarified what it was. (20-8) Rockets. About 2.5 minutes left to go. Good ball moving out to Taryn. Ball's out of bounds. The Rockets are going to get it. I think Addie's fairly fortunate. Yeah, I think Addie thought they called a foul on her, which I did too, but Taryn inbounds it over to Bridget, left wide open, and a whistle is called again. Stopping play. So, no good on the basket. Avery goes up. Gets blocked. Man. No call, but they'll call that. And again, The umpire from the Savannah Bananas would be proud of the animation here. Wow. I think T. Allen is asking why are we calling a foul on one end but not the other. So 2 team fouls for both teams. No good on the second free throw. And the referees are having another conversation. Okay, lane violation on the Rockets. Okay. Collegiate gets a point out of that. Bridget is, excuse me, Tarrant is shoved into Sedgwick County, and they call a foul. So Tarrant's going to inbounds it for the Rockets. Rockets up by 11. Tarrant finds Josie, and she's not able to get it in. Basket's good for Collegiate. 2011, minute 45 left. Addie is fouled. I think she voiced her support for that call. So next foul, Rockets will be on the line for bonus. Tarrant inbounding. We got Bridget, Josie, Avery, and Addison. Josie takes it, shoots it, no good. Rockets up by 9. Tarrant got her hand on it and blocked the pass. Josie taking a couple knees to the head. But they're calling that. Okay. All right. Rockets up by 9 with 1:13 left. Fresh shot clock for Collegiate. One ref's calling a travel, the other was calling a foul. They went with the travel. 1:06 left in the quarter and in the half. Avery's bringing the ball up. Avery drives, and despite the forest of arms beating up on her, Collegiate goes for the shot, no good. 47 seconds left. And I wouldn't be surprised if Avery tries to drive again. No. She passes, and it turnover. Tarrant was thought about going for a steal, chose not to. That's going to put the Rockets on the line. It's the 5th foul. Addie's going to get to shoot 2 here. First one's good. Second one's good. Rockets up by 13. Shot clock is off. There's about 20 seconds left. Caton tried to draw the charge, did not get it. 12 seconds left. Avery Hodovy has the ball. Passes it over to Taryn. Taryn back over to Avery. To Addy. Pinball's out of the rim. Tie up with, and I'll tell you what, that works out pretty well. Collegiate's going to have 0.3 seconds left to get the ball down. That means the Rockets will get possession. Hannah Reeves checked in briefly for the Rockets. So at the end of 2 quarters, Rockets up 24-11 over the visiting Collegiate Spartans. And we'll be back in just a few moments after some Gatorade and orange slices. welcome back. If you'll give me a moment, I'm trying to add an image. To our broadcast. So it's going to take a minute while I get it adjusted. But our cheerleading team has the opportunity to be featured in VIPE. So I'm putting a QR code on our screen. And if you'll scan that, you can vote for our ladies to be in VIPE magazine. So there you go, ladies. It is still 24-11. You did not miss anything. We're here in the third quarter. Rockets up by 13. Collegiate will inbound, 24-11. Rockets up. And I will reset our fouls here too. (24-13) now, Collegiate. Rockets trying to break the press, and they do it. So if you see a QR code at the top right of your screen, if you'll scan that, you'll be able to vote for the cheerleaders to be in VIPE magazine. If you don't vote for them, that means you hate your school, and you should be ashamed of yourself. Kaden Barb with the two, no good, gets her own rebound. Up underneath the basket with a nice putback, but it does not go in for her. And here comes Collegiate. Speaking of QR codes, thank you to everybody who donated to support Adeline, Travis, and her family. First grade for Rose Hill that is battling leukemia. Last Friday night, I believe we donated about $1,750. So congratulations for everybody coming together. But there are QR codes available on the school website. Or you can contact the offices how you can still donate to help them offset some of the medical expenses as she'll be dealing with treatment for the next 18 months still. Rockets up by 10 still. Having a hard time getting started, and Avery sends that ball to Andover. A little too strong. Good defense by the Rockets. (24-14) Rockets. Rose Hill's not scored this half yet. We're only about 2 minutes into the half, but ended the first half with a good flurry of defense and some scoring. And Collegiate with an attempted three, no good. They're going to call a foul on Collegiate. Caden with the three. Excuse me, and it goes in. Again, if you were watching and wonder what the QR code is, you can vote for the Rose Hill Cheerleaders to be featured in Vibe magazine. Click on that QR code. Now, if you happen to be watching this and it's not January of 2026, you just happen to look for a game where it's your niece played a while ago and you thought you'd relive the good old days, and you're wondering what that QR code is, and the year is for you 2028. You should not bother scanning that code. It is going to be expired. That will probably be expired in March as well this year. Bridget gets the foul call. That's her third foul. Team's second foul. And Michaela's going to come in. Layup no good. Attempted three by Collegiate. They're going to call a foul on the feed out there. And Addie and the center for Collegiate are not getting along. I think Addie tried to tell the ref, she's pulling my hair. So the referee really cannot go on Addie's word on that, but he's... So technical foul. Avery makes the first one. We're not getting a whole lot of clarification, but I think Addie felt, she was being held to the ground, and she motioned to the referee that her hair was being pulled as well. And I believe that's what they're calling the flagrant on. And so it'll be Rocket ball. But those two will be a matchup to see if they run into each other anymore. Addie would not be the one that I would, make cross at me. Spartan ball, they're going to say it's out of bounds on the Rockets. Had the bonus sign up. We apologize. That doesn't reset itself. I've tried to fire the cameraman, but, and the computer controller. No good by the Spartans. Avery's trying to drive, gets short. Players trying to draw fouls in their own unique ways. Errant pass by the Spartans. Rockets ball. Tierenberry's in the game with Caton, Michaela, Jocelyn, and Kaylee Davis. Jocelyn posts up, and they're going to call Kaylee for over the back. That'll be 14 fouls on the Rockets with just under 3.5 minutes to go in the quarter. Rockets up by 15. That shot was high. Caton and Taryn. Caton and Taryn not on the same page. Ball's out of bounds with 3 minutes left to go in the quarter. And if Collegiate is going to make a run, they're going to have to do it here. Rockets with a few of their starters on the bench. Caton is the only starter still in the game right now. Kind of a mixture of foul trouble and just giving him a break. No good on the 3 attempt. And, wow, they are just calling Kaylee for everything. That puts Collegiate in the bonus. No good. Second one's no good. Taryn Beery with the rebound. Michaela's bringing it up. Jocelyn back over to Taryn. Turnover. And a foul is called. Michaela Johnson called for the foul. Turnover bug. Hopefully is not here for very long. No good on the free throw. Hannah Reeves is going to come in. Second one's good, so it's 29-15. Another turnover for the Rockets, and this is unfortunately a recurring theme in the end of their quarters. Kaylee just blocks the stuff out of that. Hannah Reeves bringing the ball up. And T. Allen's going to call a timeout. Not a bad idea. Try to settle your team down a little bit. While the cheerleaders are doing the thing, just a reminder, that QR code in the top right of your screen. Scan that and vote for the Rose Hill Rocket cheerleaders to be featured in Vibe magazine. Send it to your friends and neighbors. Let's log jam Vibe magazine with votes from YouTube tonight. Caton to Taryn. Back over to Hannah. Taryn drives to her left. Hannah with a wide open three, sinks it. 32-15 Rockets. Collegiate is in the bonus, but they turn the ball over. I think Coach T. Allen just said, let's drain some clock here and make some good passes and celebrate it. So indicating Hannah's going to bring the ball up over to Taryn. They break the press. Pass too hard. Jocelyn could not get to it. We have about a minute 10 seconds left in the quarter. Rockets up 32-15. Kaylee stops the pass and is off balance when she gets it. Blocks a shot and no travel called. Jocelyn with the bank shot. 34-15 Rockets. Deep three for Collegiate, no good. Jocelyn with the rebound. Hannah, shot clock is off. 20 seconds or so left, and Hannah drives, and they let her. It's blocked, goes out of bounds, so Rockets will get it underneath their own basket with 17 and a half seconds left. Collegiate looking for their first win of the year. Rockets looking for the second. And are playing pretty well tonight. Caden shoots it. No good. Kaylee with the rebound. Caden might have got tripped there. Three for Collegiate. No good. End of the quarter. And going into the fourth quarter, the Rockets up 34-15. Over the visiting Collegiate Spartans. Time for a cheer off. Rockets have the dance and the stunt work. They win another cheer off. And the cheerleaders win another cheer off. Congratulations. Boys game is scheduled to start at 7:30. Don't know that that's going to happen just based off the amount of fouls we've had so far. We can dream. Rebound Rockets. Avery's bringing up the ball. Nice pass by Addie to Josie. Josie showed a moment of disgust and then walked away. Addie drives, gets fouled. And you got to be proud of the Rockets, the way they have been resilient tonight and are really putting together the type of game they were hoping to do for a good part of the season. Shh, don't speak during the free throws. It's good. Their work that they'll have for after the game will be on the turnovers, but they're playing them. Their passing tonight has been as good as I've seen all year. In just a little bit, we'll have the Rose Hill Rocket boys varsity team playing the boys varsity team of Collegiate. And admittedly, it's going to be a tougher game. Avery inbounding to Bridget. Back over to Avery. Finds Bridget. Nope, not strong enough. Kind of a combination of not moving to the ball quick enough and the ball just being off target. And Bridget's coming up. And I think Collegiate was hoping for an offensive foul, but she was not quite still. Rose Hill's another timeout. So the Spartans have 3 team fouls this quarter with 1 minute to go. Okay, Rockets trying something different. Getting a little risky. Okay, they're laughing amongst themselves. I don't know if that stunt quite where they wanted it to go. But I'm going to give them the win because they tried something new. Okay, Rockets will have the ball inbounds right in front of us. Michaela's in the game. Inbounding to Avery. We'll have Bridget, Addie, and Josie. Draining the shot clock. 10 seconds left on the clock. And this was what the timeout was for, to tell the team you don't have to get in a rush. Got what he wanted, did not get the shot in, but drained a lot of clock. Rockets up by a lot. And Collegiate showing no signs of being able to get the ball inside the basket. Had a fast break, and they chose to not. And coach is telling him, back up, kill the clock. Collegiate has 3 team fouls. There's a 4th one. One more, and Rose Hill will be in the bonus with just under 6 minutes to go in this quarter. This is going to be a long quarter. So on the far side, Josie will inbounds. Bridget's got it. They gave Addie they gave Addie the lane. Addie could have dunked it if she wanted to. So, folks, that's the 15th foul, and our lead is not big enough to have a rolling clock. So we're going to be here till midnight. Get your pillows and your sleeping bags. Michaela made the first one. They're going to say it's off of Rose Hill, so Collegiate's ball. A drive by Collegiate, no good. Rose Hill got the rebound. Just over 5 minutes left. Josie goes up for another shot and gets, Jocelyn gets the rebound. Bridget for three, no good. And they're going to call Jocelyn for the foul. If you see the QR code at the top of your screen, that's so you can vote for the Rocket Cheerleaders to be featured in Vibe magazine. Also, if you are from Collegiate and you're here at the game but you happen to be watching, get out your ticket stub. If you're in section 202, row Z, seat 5, you have won free ice cream for the rest of the night. Take that ticket stub, go to the concession stand, ask for Bob, and you will win ice cream for the rest of the night for this game and the next. So, hope you kept your ticket stub. I don't see anybody moving, so we'll save that one for the next game. Good rebounding by the Rockets. Resetting now. You know Bridget wants that three. She wanted that three. Jocelyn for two. Nice unselfish play. 40-15. Rockets up over the Collegiate Spartans. Collegiate just not having any luck getting that ball into that hoop tonight, especially this quarter. In the game is Avery, Taryn, Bridget, Hannah. Well, there's the three. And Jocelyn. Avery's pass was kicked away. Pass inside to Hannah. She's blocked. Just under 3.5 minutes left. Foul on the Rockets. That'll be a third team foul for the Rockets. Collegiate will be shooting two. No, they won't. They'll be inbounding there and saying she was not in the process of shooting. Nice block off of Collegiate when she was trying to rebound. Hannah with the drive, gets it. And I believe that is the highest point output for the Rockets this season. No good. Taryn stuck in traffic. They can claim over and back. Collegiate ball. 2:40 left to go in the game. Out of bounds off of Collegiate. Rocket ball. Hannah to Jocelyn, no good. Kaylee with the rebound, no good. Hannah shoved to the ground. That'll put Hannah on the line. Hannah shooting 2. Too strong on the first one. Sinks the second one. 43-18 Spartans. Excuse me, Rockets. Attempted 3 by the Spartans, no good. Too strong to Kaylee. Minute 40 left. Kaylee drives. 45-18 Rockets. Timeout's called. So, minute and a half left to go. Rockets up 45-18. Rockets are in the bonus, so projected start time for Varsity boys is somewhere around 10 o'clock tonight. And cheer off goes to the Rockets. Spartans will get the ball, inbounds. Steal by the Rockets. And coach has brought in a few members of his bench. Brooklyn Wade is in. Addison Cunningham is in. And Emma Garcia-Bebeck is in. Half a minute left. Addison passes underneath to Caton. Caton pushes it up, no good. Follow up, no good. I think we're going to see a dunk. Close. Five seconds left. And the Rockets have secured their second. No, there's 0.8 seconds left. There was a foul. And they're going to give it to Collegiate, but it doesn't matter. The Rockets come away with their second win of the year, their highest point total of the year. Congratulations to the Rockets. And we will shut down this broadcast in just a moment. Be sure and scan that QR code in your upper corner. Support the cheerleaders in their attempt to be in Vite Magazine. And we will restart in just a moment for the boys' game.